fundamentally, the Democratic leadership doesn't get it, that there are no goddamn rules anymore. So, they continue to run against Trump using, it's like the Polish cavalry charging with horses against the Wehrmacht in 1939. Did not turn out very well. We don't understand there aren't any rules. We underestimate and don't believe that Fox News is, in fact, the single most popular news broadcast station in the country, bar none. We don't understand or appreciate the power of talk radio. And when you have, the combination of Fox, Sinclair, and talk radio, and you're still fighting them with muskets and single shot rifles, it's not going to turn out well.
Thurgood, do you think the Democrats are being aggressive enough?
Well, I'm going to play right into Peter's hands tonight. I think that the groups are doing a great job of pointing out all the dangers and flaws of a Trump reelection and all the problems, all the shortcomings. That work is being done, and it's being done pretty steadily and pretty well. I would like to see more from the Biden campaign on his positions and his roadmap for the future. I think I know that the campaign has been doing that, particularly with some Zoom presentations and with informed visitors and guests. They've got to just keep banging away at the policy differences, and he's got to continue to present his rational, thoughtful plan for the future to get us out of this amazing set of poor decisions and out of this hole that individuals are suffering from, and also that the nation's credibility is suffering from. He's got to have a clear roadmap to deal with that, particularly for the economy, on healthcare, education, infrastructure, and he's got to come up with continue to present to his strength a coherent foreign policy without this insane sort of flirtation with foreign dictators. And lastly, demonstrate through his campaign and through his presentations the ability and the competence to deal with the COVID problem. He's just got to stick to the basics.
To get out on this question, what do the Democrats do when it comes to the convention? Is it a time to pivot to a more aggressive strategy? Is it a time to give out a positive message? I don't know how much you can do both in all of 8 hours.
I'll go positive message, take advantage of the pulpit to lay out the clear themes with clarity and confidence, and they just kind of stick to that message in the fall.
I'd like the theme to be hard work. And one of the things where I thought where the Democratic presidential candidates have failed in terms of their appeal to young people, I'd like to see a national service program announced during the convention, that every young person between the ages of 18 and 22 will serve their country. We need it now more than ever before. And it contrasts nicely with the Trump family of grifters. Yeah. I'd like us to appeal to something greater than just a tedious hectoring policy lecture.
Well, we'll be back next week to preview that. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
See you guys.
See you.